Could it be an early Super Bowl preview? It's the coach. This is the 2020 season on EA Sports. Coming up, the two teams with home field advantage if the season were to end today, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Detroit Lions. Kickoff is moments away, so let's get you out to our commentators. And standing by for the call are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They're hot as can be, winners of 8 of their last 9 games.
I don't know if you'd call this start a surprise exactly, but they've proven that they're going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with anybody.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they have certainly got it rolling of late, winners of 6 in a row. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader.
Like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some
snacks. I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
56. Now let's go. Green, 39. Green.
On first down, Rose. Being chased out left. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their quarterback from Central Florida. It's Blake Bortles. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. To throw on second down. Rose. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one. And that's caught inside the 35.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
He'll get it up the middle, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Bortles. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. Think like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And he slides to avoid the hit.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Space to run past the 20. Throwing on 3rd and long. Rose.
And sometimes you're there too soon.
They go play action here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown. Oh, and Lewis lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around. And we just saw another one.
opportunistic by the defense. Back to throw. Rose rolling to his left. And that is incomplete. Throwing his Bortles on third down. Completes it to Lee. To throw on second down. Rose. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. On first down, Rose steps away to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And a happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there as we look ahead to 2 more games later today and then a full slate coming up this week. A noontime start up in Green Bay. A big one for the Packers as they'll square off with the New Orleans Saints. Out on the West Coast, more good stuff in the late afternoon as we'll be watching the one down in Carson, where it'll be the Chargers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And then lastly, the nation gets a good one on Monday night between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks.
The Lions defense marching back onto the field now. And a big reason they've got the lead here in the second half. They have been swarming to the football and laying some big hits.
Yes, this is not the woodwinds or the string section at all in the band, is it? Straight percussion, and you can feel the thumps all the way up here.
380.
Bortles on the give to Fournette. And they get him down. You pointed out to me at half, seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jonathan Hankins.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than... And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47. So we're going to look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. He did indeed, but right now we are watching maybe one of those turkey leg performances with his second touchdown there. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Open man is Westbrook, complete.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead air.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
That should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Looking to throw. Rose. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
For him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Looking long for Westbrook. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll get this back across the midfield. Strike.
6, lucky 56.
Looking to throw. Rose. And that will not to be. It's incomplete. Team's working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. To throw is Bortles. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And taking it across midfield. Now they'll run with Lewis. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
That play, did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense.
He's back to throw. And complete over the middle. Safarian Jenkins. That one goes for 24 yards. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. A good pick up there of 20 yards. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
On 3rd down. That's Lewis. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line.